This is not just money. I can buy a house. I don't even think I've seen this in the States before. Out of the coins, and they just straight up did it. It kind of gives you a sense of what Koreans value. 여러분 안녕하세요. 리포터 K-보라입니다. Guys, have you ever thought about money? Like actually? 아니 그냥 결제할 때 말고요. This inside my wallet is not just money. This is real Korea. And today we are breaking it down. So follow me. Let's go. 오늘 제가 온 곳은 바로 한국은행 화폐박물관입니다. Y'all, why does this look like Gringotts from Harry Potter? This is a lot more interesting than I thought it was gonna be, not gonna lie. It's beautiful in here. We're just going to walk around and view the museum and see what kind of interesting stuff it has for us. I am really curious. So, guys, let's go. Okay, so this is where we're going to find the actual artifacts of how money was first used in Korea. As you can see, we've got some interesting spears, seashells, and bronze coins. I read about this before in a book. This is called Konwon-jungbo. This is the oldest artifact of money in Korea. This was made during the Goryeo dynasty. This is fantastic. And it's still in pretty good condition too. Honestly, I wish I could make like some kind of discovery of my own like this. Like, oh, amazing. So as you go through time, they start to get a little bit more sophisticated in shape, a little bit thinner, a little bit smaller, but still the basic same idea. They are coins. Oh my gosh, what's this? I like the pink. It's 열쇠패. It's a key charm. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. I said earlier that I wanted to make a necklace out of the coins, and they just straight up did it. I love this. They kind of look like pigtails. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, it was included in the dowry of brides from the upper classes. Okay, that is really cool. So this has a lot of cultural significance to it as well. Dang, it's pretty creative how they did it too. I want it. Crap. Oh, these look like postcards. Oh, that's so interesting. That looks like Wild West font. That's insane. A $1 bill. No, a 1 cent bill, even. They're starting to look a little bit more modern. Nice. They're huge though. I only came here with the expectation of just seeing money. One thing that I'm noticing is that as the time periods and the coins change, the symbols also change. So it makes me wonder if it's also about history, politics, or culture that also plays a role in this. This is not just a museum, it is a collection of Korea's national identity. Whoa. Okay, these are the national coins. Okay, I am noticing a lot of similar symbols. So I recognize them actually from my studies, so I just want to explain it to you guys. There is actually a diagram here. So for the cheapest one, which is just 일원, the symbol on that is 무궁화, which is Korea's national flower. In English, it's Rose of Sharon. And then going up, 오원. This is the turtle ship that a really famous hero Lee Sun-shin used. So going up to the 10원, which is 10 won, this is like a dime essentially. There is something called Double Top Pagoda. This is like a national treasure. It's the Buddhist temple. I kind of want to visit there one day. Going up, we've got the 50원, which is rice. And honestly, I don't think a lot of people would be too impressed by rice. But if you think about the context, Korea used to be a farming society. So rice used to be the foundation of the entire livelihood of Korea. So Koreans like to remember where they came from. So going up, of course, we've got the famous General Lee Sung-shin is on the normal 백원, and now we're gonna go up to the 500원. This is a crane. Now it's a very beautiful bird, but there is a reason why they put the crane on there. There is a word called 선비. In Korean, it means scholar. And they walk around with elegance and grace and their chin held high. Like, you know they're a scholar, and honestly, cranes kind of walk the same way. So that is why they use a crane to symbolize a 선비, or scholar. This is so cool. I'm so happy to be here. I'm kind of a history nerd if you haven't noticed. Okay, so these are the coins, and now we're gonna go down and see the actual banknotes, paper money. Okay, now we are at the banknotes. So if you guys have ever wondered who these people are, they are significant to Korean culture and society. So I will explain the guy on the 1,000 won note, the 1,000 won note. This is Taege Yi-hwang. He was a Neo-Confucianist scholar. So he believed that education shouldn't just be for making more money, but for developing your character. He was all about making yourself better from the inside out. If you think about why Korea is so focused on education, he's a pretty impactful figure. He is probably one of the most important figures in Korean history. So now we're gonna go down to I. He is also a scholar, but kind of a little bit different. He was all for activism. So his whole thing was, if you see a problem, find a logical way to fix it, and then just fix it. Like, don't complain about it, just do it. So respect to this guy as well. So going down on the 10,000 won note is probably the most famous figure. I'm sure you guys know it. This is King Sejong, and he is extremely important because he literally made the Korean alphabet. It's called Hangul, so that's why he gets a spot here. And then going down on the 50,000 won note, this is Shin Saimdang, which is I's mom. She is known as Korea's perfect mother. She was also an artist and also an advocate for education and being a good mother. And if you guys have noticed, these men are scholars, and this woman is a scholar. So there's so much emphasis on education and learning here in Korea. It kind of gives you a sense of what Koreans value. 사실은요, 미국 돈 봤을 때, who do you see? You see presidents, leaders, that's it. But when I look at the Korean bill notes and coins, there's only one king, that's King Sejong. Everyone else are scholars, mothers. There's General Lee Sung-shin, who's a famous general. So honestly, what Korea values most is the spirit, the 정신, as well as character and heart, as well as wisdom. It's not so much leadership and power, it's what's on the inside, which to me, I think is a lot better. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Have a good one. Alright, so guys, we learned about the people on the front of the banknotes, but have you guys ever actually flipped it over and checked out the backside? There's also pretty significant meanings to that as well, so we're going to learn about them here. So guys, as I explained earlier, this is Taege Yi-hwang. He's on the face of the 1,000 won note. He was a famous Confucian scholar, and during the Joseon dynasty, he was actually the teacher at Seonggyungwan, which is the best school in the Joseon dynasty. And if you guys go down here, this is what it looked like where Yi-hwang stayed. So it's such a beautiful, picturesque place, and they just, eternalized it on the back of his banknote. Okay, so let's go down a little bit and see I. So on the back of his banknote is actually drawings that his mother made. Remember, I said that she was a famous artist. And if you guys have seen these paintings, basically the symbolism is that nature works in harmony. She always draws a lot of things like flowers, bugs, that kind of stuff. It's really beautiful. And so this is quite interesting to see, how his mother still influences his life even today. So let's go down a little bit to the most famous person, King Sejong. He is the face of the 10,000 won note. Okay, so this is the painting, and now let's go down here. As you can see, we've got a telescope, there's a sundial here, and then we have a chart of constellations. And this is also featured on the back of King Sejong's banknote. What this means is the scientific progressions that Koreans have achieved throughout the years. There were also lovers of science, even back in the Joseon dynasty, and this is representative of that. And now, Shin Saimdang, which is the face of the 50,000 won bill. Remember, she is I's mother. She was a famous artist, and you can see this is some of her work. This is absolutely beautiful. So this is on the back of her bill. And it just shows the testament of her life's work, amazing in the arts, poetry, painting, writing. She is a figure that is highly respected here in Korea as well, and it's just fitting that her own drawings and paintings are featured on the back of her bill. Next time you have a Korean bill in your hand, don't spend it right away. Flip it over and take some time to admire the mini museum you have in your pocket. Let's see.
Wow.
Oh, this is like the old Hangul. Oh, whoa. Okay, here's a little bit of a tip. If you want to know how to see if your banknote is real or not, there's actually an exhibit that tells us exactly how to do it. See, I don't even think I've seen this in the States before. So let's find out if your money is real money. So first of all, we're going to touch the watermark. Oh, whoa. So in the watermark, you can see the faces of the figures. Okay, let's go to now hologram. You can see Korea. Okay, next, see-through register. This part you can actually see through the paper money. And then etadgulyo latent image. Ah, it's got a symbol. 5, 1. Turn off color shifting ink. Oh, I've always wondered about this. You can see it's like a gradient. I thought that was just for design, but it actually has a purpose. Okay, and then moving image in a striped band. I think only the Oman one has it, but you can see, as you know, that Oman one is the most valuable paper money, so if it's replicated, that's actually a big problem. So, 너무 신기하다. I didn't even know half of these, by the way. Yeah, I feel a lot more educated, a little bit smarter too. Okay, let's go up. What? There's so much money in here. What? Is this real? Look at how much money that is.
10억, 100억, 600억이야?
600억이에요?
600억.
What? I can buy a house. Smells like success. 성공 냄새예요. 대박이네요. 와, 이쁘다. Beautiful. We use money every single day, and we don't really think about it. But after today, I am seeing money in such a different way. This is not just paper, it's a country's values. So guys, next time you take out money, don't just think it's paper. This is not just money.